My creative process is never really starting or finishing. It's constantly evolving. I'm Mary Young, and I design women's lifestyle lingerie and loungewear. A lot of young women are told that their value is in their looks, and that's not true at all. I really look at how people move within their clothes and what they're wearing. So whether they're touching their clothes or pulling on them, they're looking down, they're fixing things, they're doing that, then that means that they're unsure of what they're wearing. And I think of how a woman would feel in them, and I want her to feel comfortable and confident. From a very young age, I was always interested in fashion. I started with making tissue paper dresses for my Barbies, which eventually led into crocheting and knitting clothes. Being aware of fashion in my small town was a huge adjustment. For the longest time, thought that it made me so abnormal that I was weird and I wasn't like a part of what my friends were doing. But I was always spending my time trying to prove to people around me that what I was doing and what I was focusing on was worth it. When my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer 4.5 years ago, it was something that really rattled my family. My mom was the breadwinner of the family, so my dad stayed home and raised my brother and I. Knowing that she was the backbone of her family and seeing her fall down was hard on me, but I also realized that I could help her. Being able to be a part of her journey and help her stay strong through a hard time really gave me a new perspective on how strong women still fall down. In my life, I've crossed more hurdles than I can count. This is really important when starting a business because there will be more hurdles along the way, and knowing how to get over them is really what will keep you going forward towards success. I find inspiration leaving the city and going back to my roots. When I'm back in the country, I'm inspired by nature and the atmosphere that's there. I'm able to take that energy and return to the city and push myself even harder. And now look like over my head. Yeah. I always have a specific image and target in mind. When I go into the studio, I know where my end goal is. Whether it's the music or whomever I bring on set, as well as my model, I make sure that we're there for the right reasons with the right attitude. I love it. The dress looks so good on you too. When I tell people that I have a clothing line, they think that I'm just playing dress up. And that's not the case at all. Starting a clothing line is a lot of hard work, and I didn't start this because I thought it would be easy. I started this because I want to make a difference.